The rush of anticipation as the plane takes off.
That first scent of fresh sea air.
The feeling of tropical warm sand between your toes.
Ah, the joys of travel.
And oh, how wonderful it is for those joys to return.
Because right now, Expedia Cruises is welcoming you back with unbelievable offers on every type of travel imaginable, be it air, land, or sea.
We are much more than just cruise vacations. Whether it's custom vacation packages, tours, all-inclusive resorts, or flights, hotels, and activities, we are here to plan, book, and safeguard every leg of your journey. We will help you secure your travel by phone, online, or in person. Because as your trusted travel experts, Expedia Cruises is also proud to offer you highly personalized attention in locally owned stores right around the corner, right across North America.
We will help you understand all the measures and protocols in place to ensure your safe travel and help you navigate your journey with ease, no matter how complex your plans might be.
So, get going.
As the world reopens, be the first in line to take advantage of greater choice, unrivaled offers, seamless service, and trusted expertise. Because, as always, we promise to be your navigators of spectacular vacation experiences.
We are Expedia Cruises, air, land, and sea vacations.
Hello everyone! I hope you're all well. I'm honored to be connecting with so many of you from across North America. You're here today because you want to learn more about becoming a vacation consultant with Expedia Cruises, and we're going to deliver. I'm Heath Collier, and I am the onboarding manager for our new franchisees here at Expedia Cruises, and I'm joined today by Christina Richards, who is our manager of recruitment and retention.
Hi, everyone. So excited to be here today.
Thanks, Christina.
Off and on. Anyway, I'm so excited to be here today with all of you. I'll be on a little bit later, and I will share with you what it's like to be a vacation consultant with Expedia Cruises. So I can't wait. I'll see you all later.
Awesome. All right. Well, before we begin, if you'll indulge me, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I started in the travel industry in 2015, doing exactly what you're all here hoping to become. I started as a vacation consultant. And to be honest with you, I've never forgotten my first booking. I was helping a man book his wife and her son to come from Manila to Vancouver. Now, they'd been married for a little over 5 years, but it took them that long to navigate the bureaucracy and get them through the process to get their permanent residency and join her husband here in Canada. So on the surface, it was just a one-way flight from Manila to Vancouver. But what really stuck with me, and is with me ever since, is that I was part of effectively reuniting a family. And when they arrived, they came to see me, and seeing the excitement on their face and hearing the depth of their story, it really just hit home that I got to be part of something pretty big. And in the years since then, where I developed my role as a vacation consultant, it stuck with me. It hit me again and again. How many times we get to be a part of something really big in people's lives, how fortunate we are to be part of some of their amazing experiences. And I feel really grateful for being able to experience that. And that's what I hope for all of you, is that you're all able to get the opportunity to become a vacation consultant and to share in those amazing experiences with our customers. But enough about me. Let's get on with it. Later on, you're going to hear from one of our special guests, one of our very own professional vacation consultants, who will share with you just what it's like to work with Expedia Cruises. I'm going to kick it off by talking a little bit about what the organization is and what we do. And then Christina, as she mentioned, will come back a little later with our special guest and share with you specifically what it means to be a vacation consultant and what it takes to make people's travel dreams come true. Now, before we begin, let's do a little bit of housekeeping. So, first of all, if you're having any technical issues, so for example, if you can see my lips moving but can't hear the words coming out of my mouth, that's a problem, but that's okay. Let's start by logging out and logging back in again. Now, if that doesn't work, don't worry, hang tight, we've got another solution for you. In the meantime, for those of you that have everything working beautifully. Some of you, depending on the program that you use to log in, may see an Adjust My View icon at the top of your screen. So what you can do with that is you can shrink or expand myself, move us around, basically adjust the view on your screen so that it's exactly as you need it to be able to take everything in today. And then lastly, if you have to jump off the webinar at all, either for those technical reasons or for any other reason whatsoever, don't worry, we'll email everyone out a copy of the webinar within 24 hours. And on top of that, one of the best things about working with Expedia Cruises is the network of support structure you have with our franchisees across North America that are there to help you navigate this journey. So hopefully you've been in touch with them already, but if not, one will reach out to you and help you through this whole process. So let's move on. Let's talk about our agenda for today. First and foremost, travel is back. We're going to talk a lot about that because obviously that's at the crux of what we do. We'll talk about Expedia Cruises and what we're all about. Christina will get into more what it's really like to be a vacation consultant with Expedia. Our special guest also happens to be a Christina, just to confuse you. We have Christina Malash here from Tampa Bay, and she'll be around later for a Q&A. Then we're going to dive into our competitive advantage, the tools and professional development we offer to help you build your business and position yourselves ahead of the competition. And lastly, we'll talk about next steps. As I mentioned, hopefully you're already speaking with your local franchisee, and they'll help you get started on your journey into the incredibly exciting and rewarding world of being a vacation consultant. We're going to take about an hour from start to finish, so let's get into it. As I mentioned, people are traveling again in a big way. In fact, in this picture here, you can see in May 2022, we had our yearly national conference. In the picture, you can see over 400 franchisees, suppliers, and members of our corporate support team in Los Cabos, celebrating the return to travel and the indicators of a huge boom to come. And in fact, we have a second yearly national conference in October because we've got so much to celebrate. As we're hosting this webinar, nearly all ships across the industry have returned to operation, and people are rating the experience higher than ever before. Now, this has always been the case, but now more than ever, cruise ships are offering the safest form of travel. In fact, if you've gone to a mall or restaurant recently, congratulations, you're officially safer being on a cruise ship. And the surest sign of all that travel is back, by next year, the number of passengers choosing to cruise is actually going to exceed 2019 numbers. That's huge. So a few statistics for you data lovers like myself. As I said, people are loving the experience. And according to a major study, 82% of travelers who have cruised before said they will cruise again, with 31.7 million cruise passengers expected to have boarded a ship just this year alone. The cruise industry is one of innovation and constant growth. Think about what it takes, the effort and investment that it takes to build just one cruise ship. But over the next 5 years, this industry is going to see over 70 new cruise ships debut. Expedia Cruises is famous for our promotions, and none more so than our Princess 3-day sale, which we hold each year. This year, within that small window of time, we took advantage of our amazing exclusive offers to book over 10,000 passengers, all thanks to our incredible vacation consultants. Now, before you learn all about becoming a vacation consultant, I want to begin by telling you more about Expedia Cruises. We are a full-service travel agency right across North America, air, land, and sea vacations specializing in cruise. We have evolved to offer what we like to call our omni-channel service model. Now, what is that? What that means is we will serve our customers in person, online, over the phone, in store, wherever and however your customers want to book. We have adapted to meet their needs, so you'll never lose a booking due to a lack of convenience. We have over 5,000 independent vacation consultants operating across North America. Now that number has increased dramatically in 2022, and we're hoping that some of you here today see an opportunity for yourselves to join the Expedia Cruises family. We support our centers and vacation consultants with over 100 corporate support team members to ensure you have everything you need to succeed. Every bit of training, every bit of problem solving, marketing support, promotion support. We take a lot of pride in providing the best and most comprehensive support structure for vacation consultants in the travel industry. Now, we became a part of Expedia in 2007, which I'm sure you'll agree was a major boost for us. Joining the most recognized name in travel has expanded our reach and brand recognition in a big, big way. Now, don't let the name fool you. We're called Expedia Cruises because cruising is a major part of the leisure travel industry, an incredibly popular and an incredibly lucrative part of the travel industry. But we're all about putting the customer first. And it's important that our customers and you know that we are here to make all their travel dreams come true. As part of the most recognized brand in travel, we have access to tons of suppliers to get your customer on an awe-inspiring African safari, a luxury train experience through the Rocky Mountains, that perfect sandy beach at their favorite all-inclusive, or any other vacation that they can think of. We are their one-stop shop. Next, I want to talk to you about our brand promise. As someone who believes passionately in putting our customer first, I hope you'll take as much pride as I do in knowing that we can speak to and demonstrate the many reasons why our customers should work with and book with you as an Expedia Cruises vacation consultant. To each and every customer, we offer advice that you can trust, the best choice in prices, plenty of extra perks and special offers. We offer that one-stop shop for every vacation need, and we commit to our customers that we aren't just there to make a booking. We will be there before, during, and after their trip, in person, online, or over the phone, to ensure that they have the best experience possible and to ensure that you have made a customer for life. This slide is really just to drive home that we are part of something big. We are so fortunate to be part of Expedia Group and able to leverage the power that our brand and all the brands that make up Expedia Group have to offer. Now, I want to dive a little bit deeper into that omni-channel service model we talked about earlier. Now, I'm sure you've all asked yourself, or your family and friends have wondered, do people still need vacation consultants? Are they still relevant? As a consultant, I can't tell you how many times I had that question asked, but I also know the countless times that I worked with customers, both young and old, who valued working with a human. The world has become so convenient and accessible. Expedia itself has spearheaded making travel more accessible. And yet we still appreciate and even crave those human connections. So how do we stay relevant in a world that values human connections, but also the convenience that our technology provides? We adapt to our customer. Many customers prefer to engage in person, so we have our centers open and accessible for you to connect with new and existing customers. Some prefer to book online by themselves, so we provide you with a website where customers can find and book their next cruise with that booking going directly to you. And as well, this gives you an opportunity to follow up with that customer to ensure that you can help them with any other of their travel needs. Some customers prefer a phone call and others a text. If we adapt to meet our customers where and how they want to book, while still providing that human connection and trust, we position ourselves as leaders in the travel industry. On the technology side, we lean into the brand power and online traffic of Expedia, Travelocity, Orbitz, any of those online customers that are looking for help, that are looking to get questions answered. They are, either through email or phone, put in contact with Expedia Cruises, with their local Expedia Cruises consultant, you. On top of the customers that you and your center are attracting on your own, our omni-channel model is providing that many more opportunities for you to book someone on their next adventure. Now I'm going to pass it back over to Christina Richards. I thank you so much for your time and attention. I've really enjoyed being with you here today, sharing a little bit or a lot about myself, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the presentation. Take it away, Christina.
Thank you so much, Heath. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you again for joining us today. As Heath mentioned, I'm Christina Richards, and I manage the area of consultant recruitment and retention at Expedia Cruises. Now, I've been with Expedia Cruises for 19 years, so a long time. And let me tell you, travel is such an incredibly exciting, rewarding, and fun industry. And it's honestly why I'm still in it after 19 years. And now that travel is back and it's flourishing like never before, I think the industry is going to get even more exciting as we head into 2023 and beyond. Heath walked you through our industry, our beautiful industry, and who we are. Now I'm going to walk you through what being an Expedia Cruises vacation consultant is all about, and all of our support and tools that you can leverage to build a successful travel business. But first, let me tell you a little bit about our vacation consultants and who they are. Our vacation consultants are independent contractors. So what this means is they own their own travel business, but they have the power of the most influential travel brand behind them, which is, of course, Expedia. Plus, our vacation consultants have the ongoing support of a local franchisee owner and a corporate support team of over 100 plus people, as Heath mentioned earlier. Now, as you know, the love of travel is universal. And so naturally, our vacation consultants come from a variety of diverse backgrounds. But the traits that they all consistently share is that they are passionate about travel, they love to plan, and they are motivated to service and help others. While some enjoy the flexibility of planning their work around family life or maybe another current career, others are dedicated full-time to growing their business. But the choice is ultimately yours. The great thing is you choose your work schedule based on your current lifestyle. So you can do full-time, you can do part-time, or something in between. Another commonality with our vacation consultants is that they are very active in their communities and have a large circle of influence. They take pride in building relationships within their communities while leveraging the resources of the Expedia brand to grow their travel business. This is key because when you first start out, the people you know, your circle of influence, will be most likely the people that you reach out to about your new business. Of course, there are some travel perks that our vacation consultants enjoy that allow them to not only see the world, but more importantly, share the knowledge that they have learned from their travels with their customers. That's the really cool part about this industry, sharing those travel experiences with others. Some people come to us with no previous travel industry experience, and that's okay, because as I will show you later, we train our vacation consultants not only about the travel industry, but also how to build their database and build those important relationships with customers, so those customers come back again and again. And for those experienced agents who join us, they love our tools because they say it really helps them to elevate their travel business to the next level. So if this sounds like you and you're looking for a career change, or perhaps you're retired or semi-retired and want something fun, flexible, and rewarding to do, then I urge you to listen to our next guest, who will tell you a little bit more about what it's like to be a vacation consultant with Expedia Cruises. So today we are joined by Christina Malosh, one of our vacation consultants who works part-time out of our Tampa, Florida location. Christina is a very passionate travel enthusiast who, prior to joining us 7 years ago, was a music business executive. She is here with us today to talk a little bit about her experiences and what it's like to be a vacation consultant with Expedia Cruises. So welcome, Christina.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us.
Watching all these slides, I'm so excited to have a couple trips booked, because if I didn't, I would be so jealous.
Exactly. I was like, look at all this travel that she has done. So Christina, I'll start off by asking you a little bit about your journey that led you to to Expedia Cruises? What led you to join Expedia Cruises 7 years ago?
Everyone talks about, oh, when I retire, I want to travel more. And I started to think, what, I want to travel now while I can still walk around on these cobblestone streets. So I started to travel years ago, and everywhere I went, I would always take notes on, you got to go here, you got to go there. And I was out one time with a friend of mine, and she said, you're giving it away. Like every time we'd run into somebody, I would say, oh, you got to do this, you got to do this. Oh, next time you're in London, you got to have this Indian food at this place. And I'm kind of bossy by nature, and I'm a little fussy. And she said, why are you just giving it away? Why don't you go work somewhere and you can actually help plan these vacations for people? So I talked to somebody I knew in Tampa, who is Rob, who is my franchise partner owner, and started booking travel. And it was kind of just took off from there.
That's awesome. Well, I'm really glad that you listened to your friend and that, you turned your passion for travel and those planning skills into a career that you really love. And I have to say, isn't it wonderful that now you get to get paid for all that planning and advice that you were giving away before?
Well, it is. And the thing is, like, of course, people can go online and they can book something online on their own, and they could buy a plane ticket and a hotel room, and they could go to London and they could read Rick Steves' book, and Rick Steves is going to tell you where to go. But I'm going to tell you where to go for tea, where to go for the best Indian food, what time you want to go to the Tower of London, because you don't want to get there first thing in the morning. So I can help you really tell you from my experience what the best way is to maximize your time in those places.
That's great. And so, Christina, what made you choose Expedia Cruises out of all the other travel agencies out there?
First of all, I knew the person that ran this particular branch, and he's the nicest person in the world. And I was like, I know he can help me. Number two, the brand recognition, of course, because everybody's heard of Expedia. And then when I started to get into it, I didn't even know, like, he kept talking about tools, kept using the word tools and back of house and this and that. And then I started to get into it, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, you mean this keeps track of all my payments, and I don't have to keep that on a separate calendar. And they've got a great CRM system, so it can message people. And then it's like, which you'll get into later, I'm sure, but you want to just send somebody your link, they can just go straight to your page. So there's all these back of house tools that I don't have to think about at all, that make it really easy.
Yeah. And for our viewers out there, I will get into some of those tools that Christina just spoke about a little later on in the presentation. Now, Christina, while you certainly traveled a lot, as we all know, before joining Expedia Cruises, and you planned a lot of trips for friends, you actually had no formal travel agent experience prior to this. So can you tell those attending today's webinar who have never been a travel agent before, what a typical day looks like for you as a vacation consultant for Expedia Cruises, and also what you enjoy the most?
You got to be flexible. Every day is a little different. If you have somebody that's leaving for a trip, you'll find your own way of what you do and when you do it. But if I have somebody traveling, I know where they are at certain times and what cities they're going to. And I even sometimes check in with my customers when they're on trips. I've had customers that have FaceTime me from places, wanting me to share in their experiences. So sometimes it's fielding calls, but what I try to do every day is I read the certain emails that I get sent from Expedia and all the updates. And you hear about different cruise ships or different promotions that are happening or different sales that are going on. So the first thing I try to do is gather information. So that's one. And then the second thing, follow up with people, because all your customers are going to be at different points in planning their travel. I got a call 3 days ago from somebody that wants to take a trip and they want to go to 10 places in a week. So I know I sent her back with the mission to narrow it down to 2 places. So she's at a certain place in her travel process. Another person is this close to booking another trip. So I just kind of keep a running list of all of my clients and where they're at and check in with them. But mostly I would say I gather information. I try to learn about new products and then check to make sure all my payments and everything are in.
Yeah. You're so right. Every day is different, never boring. Great advice, Christina. Now that travel is back and flourishing, and you shared with me a couple of cruises and vacations that you recently booked. I was wondering if you could also share with our audience some of those recent bookings that you've made recently that you are really excited about.
Yeah, obviously pandemic was absolutely horrible, but one good thing I think that people tried to take out of it is you realize you only have so much time. And if there's 30 places you want to go and you take one vacation a year, you got to do the math and you think, oh my God, I got to get this in. So now all of these people want to go travel everywhere. And I love that we get to be a part of making those memories and experiences for people. Like the trips these people take are what ends up on their screensaver on their phone, and you had a part in that. So some of my favorite bookings, I'm going on a Christmas market river cruise, which is just fantastic. You go through a river in Germany and you smell cinnamon and spiced wine and cake, and you shop in all these markets and it's all Christmas lights everywhere. And you feel it, So I love doing those kinds of unique experiences. I've also, I've planned a few trips and been to Iceland a few times, which is a wonderful trip to plan because it's this other world where you see it in pictures and you get there, you're like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what it is. I love going to places that people have written songs about. Like we were on a tour in Iceland and our guide said, this is where Led Zeppelin wrote the Immigrant Song. And you're like, oh my gosh. And you look up the lyrics and you go, yeah, I know that, So I love those kinds of little pop culture references that you get. I planned a trip for somebody to go to Kilimanjaro, which was really exciting because I don't do anything in a tent. So the closest I'm ever going to get is planning it. And to help him plan that trip was just amazing. And it was like the trip of a lifetime for him. I also got to go to the Middle East and help some people plan that trip. And I got to go on that trip as well. And, being in Mumbai and in Dubai, standing at the top of the Burj Khalifa, which then you see in pictures and you're like, oh my gosh, this is the tallest building in the world, and I've been there. So I like planning those unique trips for people because you literally can go, you can stand on top of the Sydney Harbor Bridge, So those are some of the unique places I've been and some of the unique trips that I've planned.
That's amazing. Those sound incredible trips that you've planned for your customers. And that's honestly probably the best thing about being a vacation consultant. Not only do you get to share your passion for travel with others, but you're actually changing their lives and by helping them see parts of the world that they've always dreamed of. And you're kind of a dream maker, Christina, which is kind of amazing. Now I want to get a little bit into what has made you successful as a vacation consultant. Can you maybe talk about some of the Expedia Cruises tools or systems that have helped you grow your business over the last 7 years?
Yeah, well, first of all, I don't sell travel. What I do is I share my experiences. And I think that's the one thing, like I just had a friend of mine join the agency, the one that told me to join a few years ago, because she's been all over the world. And I said, you're telling me I shouldn't give it away. You shouldn't be giving it away. And she said, no, I'm scared. I don't know computers. I don't know what I'm going to do. And truly, all you need to do is, it is a little bit of a learning curve at first, but the tools that they have. So first of all, just the back of house stuff. And like when you make a sale, you go in and you enter it into this CTO system. And then you get notifications on when your payments are due, when to call the people to say bon voyage, when to call the people that their payments are due. So that just takes care of it. And it just takes the pressure off of like, oh my gosh, did I miss a payment or something like that? So that is very helpful for me. The webinars are absolutely incredible. Every week I do a webinar. Sometimes I can't sit through the whole thing, or sometimes I just have to listen to it. But learning about products before they even hit the market. So like there's a product called Atlas Cruises, or there's another one called Explora Journeys. And these products haven't even hit the water yet. So I had a client call me and say, well, we don't really like the big cruise ships, but we don't really like the little ones, but we want to be active. And I said, well, what about Explora? What about Atlas? They hadn't even heard of it. So it made me sound like I really knew what I was doing, So having the access to the information about the products is key. And the sales are great because we're always told about a sale before it happens, not when it happens. And Expedia, because of their buying power, if somebody comes to me and says, I want to do a cruise on this day, and I can say, well, wait, if you go on this day instead, you get an extra $50 onboard credit or $100 onboard credit, or there's a group or something like that. So that's a value that truly they can't get anywhere else. And you're giving that to your customer. So it makes you feel really good about selling the product because they're going to do it anyway. So they might as well do it through you.
Thank you. I mean, I love, you said something, you said, I don't sell. And I love that you say that because You don't sell, you're sharing your travel experiences. And that's what we call relationshipping at Expedia Cruises. I love that. I also love to hear that our tools have really allowed you to build and nurture those ever important relationships with your customers, and allow you to get ahead of what the public knows. For our listeners out there, as I said, I will talk a little bit more about these programs that Christina mentioned a little later on. Now, in addition to some of these tools that you spoke about, you mentioned in our previous conversations, and even today, the support of your local franchisee, Rob, having such a big impact on your success. So can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah. So when I first started, I didn't know, I knew about travel, but I didn't know about like how the travel companies were set up, or just kind of how it worked, how the whole system worked. And he has such great relationships with the people that work at the companies. The acronym is BDMs, which I'm sure you'll tell your prospective people about. But I would say, well, I've got a customer and they've been on Celebrity and they've been on Royal, but they're not sure what they want to do here. And he might say, well, let me call, whichever one, because I'm close with this person that works at that company. And, maybe we'll see what we can get for them, or here's what they're offering that the other one isn't offering. So just his knowledge of stuff that I didn't know, because here's the other thing. And this is what I would tell your people that are thinking about joining. Don't be afraid if you don't know everything. Just work on what you know, because I know Europe, but like, I don't know like the Bahamas. So if I had somebody come to me about the Bahamas, I would go to Rob and I would say, I don't really feel like I can help this person. Who can I give this to? Or can you help me with it? And quite honestly, sometimes I've just given that customer to somebody else, and then they've given me customers in return, because it's just better for everybody. Just talk about what you know, instead of trying to be everything to everybody. But I would say the contact management system is great. That tracking your sales is awesome, because you never miss a payment. So those are some great tools that they have.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Our other host agencies out there, they often can't offer that ongoing support of a local franchisee. So having someone like Rob by your side, invested in your training and career development, is certainly invaluable. And I also love that you talked about, not knowing everything. Kind of following your passion, finding a niche. That's what will make you more successful. You can't sell everything, you can't do everything. It's about finding what you're passionate about. And if someone comes in wanting Europe and you're not too sure about that, passing that along to another vacation consultant.
Well, Rob is really good. And I don't know about your other franchise owners, but he lets you be you. And like I said, awesome. I tend to be a little bossy sometimes. When I came in, because quite honestly, there was a cruise that I wanted to take on a particular cruise line. And I said, we need to have a cruise night with this company. And he's like, I don't think that we have enough people for this brand. I was like, I can get the people. So I got all these people in because I had such a vested interest in it,
Exactly. Like it's your passion, right? Your passion is what's going to make you successful.
Well, and like, I just got back from an Ireland trip, and I came back and I started telling people about it, because I got to see all these Game of Thrones sites. And now I want to go. I'm like, great. So now we're planning a trip for next year,
Awesome. Okay. So Christina, I have one more question for you. What would you say to someone who may be thinking about joining Expedia Cruises, especially now that travel is back and it's flourishing and the demand is really, really high? I mean, look at all those vacations that you've been booking recently. What would you say to them?
Well, you get one go around. And if there's something that you're interested in, you might as well try. There's no downside to trying this. It is a very, very, a very friendly environment to walk into. It's not like going to law school. You're not going to fail out of it. So you can do it as much or as little as you want. You want to spend 5 hours a week doing it. You want to book some friends and family. That's fine. You want to take over the industry and be the #1 agent in the world, go for it. So it's really as much or as little as you want to do. And you get to do it you can do it from your home, or you can do it from a center. So if you're in a place that you're remote, you don't have to worry about that. It's really like, I don't understand why more people don't do it, because there's just so much more to learn. And it has made my personal trips so much more enjoyable, because I now know I would rather spend money on something than my time when I'm there. I didn't fly to Rome to stand in a line. I'm going to do a tour where I get to jump a line. So just in my own personal travel, it has helped with that. I would say be realistic about your goals. Look to your franchise partner to give you tips about how to maximize your time. And again, don't try to learn everything. Find out what interests you. I don't enjoy planning honeymoons. I'm not going to do that. So find out what it is you like and what you're good at, what resonates with you, and go for that. And again, you're not selling, you're just talking about your travel experiences and wanting to help people, explore the world and be part of that picture that ends up on the piano that they look at every day. You had a part in planning that.
Yeah, exactly. More great advice, Christina. And yes, I agree. Why wouldn't you give this a shot? Why wouldn't you join? I mean, it's such an exciting industry. It's a flexible industry, and we are a very welcoming family, as you said. And if I also might add, I think COVID, as devastating as it was, it really did highlight the value of what you do, Christina, the value of a travel agent. And
it did. And also even just seeing the Queen's funeral in the last couple of days, I've been in Westminster Abbey, I've been to Windsor Castle, you have an understanding of the world when you get to go to these places, and you realize no matter where you go, everyone's the same. So it's really connects you, so I don't see a downside to trying it.
Yeah. And now more than ever, as demand is really, really, really high, I think more people are seeking the advice of somebody like you, Christina, to help them through this sort of new travel landscape. And you have so many experiences to share. And I think that's so invaluable. So thank you so much today, Christina. Thank you for sharing with us all of your experiences and your great advice. I wish you continued success, and please, many, many, many more happy travels in your future.
Thanks,
I can't
Christina.
wait to see more pictures.
Bye.
Bye. Have a great day. Okay, that was fantastic. Thank you so much, Christina. Now, I want to show you some of our tools and programs that Christina touched on a bit that you can leverage to help build your travel business. So there are three main tools and systems to help you succeed at Expedia Cruises. Number one, our exclusive training and development program. Number two, Partner Central, which is what Christina spoke about. This is our industry-leading booking engine and customer relationship management platform. And then number three, our award-winning marketing and promotions programs. So let's start off with our training. We have a host of training programs to get you started, even if you have never been on a cruise, as well as programs that will keep you continuously learning and developing throughout your career. Our exclusive training program is called International Cruise Academy, but don't be fooled by the name. It's really a vacation academy, because we don't just teach you about ocean travel, we teach you about all travel. We are a full service travel agency. Now, when you join, our consultant certification program is your starting point. This is an online and interactive training program where you will learn the basic skills you need to succeed, including training on our systems, our tools, product training, of course, and how you can gain leads and build your customer database. And of course, your local franchisee is also with you every step of the way throughout your training, so you are never, ever alone. This program also includes the building blocks of our famous Navigator's Approach to Selling program, which is our award-winning sales training program. And it's designed to teach you how to sell, even if you don't come from a sales background. After you have completed your consultant certification and you're ready to sell, you're ready to go, we continuously offer additional training and programs to guide you on the pathway to success, whatever success is to you, and also professional development content to empower you with the necessary skills and knowledge to continuously grow and be successful. Plus, again, your franchisee will provide you with one-on-one coaching and support, team meetings, sales training from suppliers, and just overall continuous support, as Christina attested to earlier. Honestly, their level of support is incomparable. Their main goal, as well as ours, is to help you succeed. All of this training, as I mentioned, is housed in one convenient place. We call this Atlas. Atlas is our exclusive online learning platform. And this system makes learning really fun, really engaging, and really, really easy to follow. So Whether you're a brand new consultant and you're going through your consultant certification, or you are an experienced consultant just brushing up on your skills, all of our learning is incredibly interactive. It includes webinars and exercises and activities and even virtual workshops that are led by our learning and development team. So you're never just sitting there reading a course, you're actually interacting with all of the content. Now on to our technology, Partner Central. So Partner Central is our exclusive web-based technology. It's sort of an all-in-one booking platform and customer relationship management system that allows you to literally manage every aspect of your business from virtually anywhere in the world. This is the tool that Christina was talking about earlier. Now on Partner Central, you have access to all of our inventory of vacation products and virtually every aspect of support for your customers, including vacation research, sending out quotes, booking your customer's vacation even, and invoicing. You can run reports and set up various reminders for different booking activities that you need to complete. Our vacation consultants often say it's a really fantastic tool to keep their bookings and customer relationships organized. Partner Central also has this really great extensive resource center that includes a massive online library of helpful resources to help you maximize your business, including marketing, support kits, sales tools, videos, job aids, you name it. Partner Central is literally your one-stop shop for managing all aspects of your travel business and building those really important relationships with your customers, because that's what this business is all about, building relationships. Speaking of building relationships, let's talk about marketing. Our marketing is huge. We have built a marketing machine that has won numerous Travel Weekly Magellan Awards. Now, these are essentially the Oscars of travel, all with the goal of helping our vacation consultants generate leads and create customers for life. So I want to start with our website. As soon as you become a vacation consultant, you get your very own Expedia Cruises branded personalized website that is customized to you. And your website also has its own online booking engine where customers can go to make a booking at any time, even while you're sleeping. The system will automatically generate a customer invoice for you and notify you by email immediately after someone makes a booking on your site. It's all part of that seamless shopping experience that Heath spoke about earlier, about being able to service your customers in the way that they want to be serviced. Now let's talk about some of our most popular successful marketing programs. One of our biggest competitive advantages is our Expedia exclusive staterooms program. This is our group program where we block or secure a large group of staterooms on the most popular sailings that only our customers can take advantage of at special rates. So on average, we block about 800,000 staterooms on over 6,000 sailings. All of our groups also include Expedia Extras, which are special amenities such as onboard cash credits and prepaid gratuities. This is all to help add more value for your customers and give our vacation consultants that competitive edge over other agencies. This program is also managed by a very dedicated team who is always available to assist and give advice to our vacation consultants and to help them win a sale over a competitor's quote. That team is our groups program team. Another marketing program that really adds value to our customers and also adds value to you as well is our 7 Cs Club. So your 7 Cs Club is your customer database, but it's also a free loyalty program for your customers, all designed to keep them engaged with special offers and personalized online and print marketing. So when people join your 7 Cs Club, they will automatically be entered to win a free cruise for 2, including airfare. Other benefits for them include member prices, which are special savings that only 7 Cs members get. They also have access to our very, very best Expedia Cruises exclusive staterooms. Members also receive email newsletters and exclusive offers that are tailored to their travel preferences. And then once their first vacation is booked, they receive a 2-year subscription to Dream Voyages, which is our Expedia Cruises magazine. And then once they book, they can also take advantage of our Expedia Rewards program, which is our loyalty points program that is available exclusively for Expedia customers. The benefits for you as a vacation consultant is that 7 Seas helps you to attract new customers, helps you to build those relationships, helps generate sales signals, and increases loyalty for you. Now, to help you build your 7 Seas Club and build those important relationships with your 7 Seas members, we offer a variety of personalized online and print marketing. So I'll start with our online marketing. As I mentioned on the previous slide, 7 Seas members receive a variety of personalized email newsletters that are from you, that are tailored to their travel preferences and are actually linked to your personal website. We complement all of our email marketing with a robust social media program. And we also have this really fantastic social media management tool we call Social Hub. Social Hub includes pre-made posts and other social media content for you to post on Facebook, Instagram, and other social media platforms. And you can post right from the tool itself. So it's really cool. And you don't have to be a social media whiz because everything has been literally created for you. Of course, if you want to create your own social media posts, that is available for you too. We have tons of photos and tons of copy that you can just copy and paste. We also send out automatic emails and reminders on your behalf, such as final payment reminders to your customers, bon voyage emails, welcome home emails after they've returned from their vacation, also birthday and anniversary emails. This is all to help you upsell and build that loyalty with your customers. This entire system is executed on your behalf so you can just focus on sales and relationships. For print marketing, we have 3 main programs that help generate 7 Seas leads and create that loyalty. Our targeted mass mail flyer, called Vacation Specials, features amazing deals, and its purpose is to attract new customers. The deals that we feature in this flyer tend to be more closer in type of vacations. Then we've got our Dream Voyages magazine, as I mentioned earlier. And this is a 67-page glossy magazine that features longer out cruises and vacations and lots of wonderful editorial on wonderful vacations. This is sent out to 7 Seas members who have purchased with us to help strengthen the relationship with them. And then Discoveries is our luxury magazine, and it is sent out to our most valued luxury and niche market customers. Our exclusive promotions are yet another way to help attract new 7 Seas members and build that relationship with them. Our promotions are highly anticipated by all of our customers. And as Christina said earlier, they are a massive sales driver for our vacation consultants. Heath talked about the 3-day sale, and the 3-day sale is one of our biggest promotions of the year. We have it annually. And as you heard earlier, we booked over 8,000 passengers this year on our 3-day sale in just those 3 days. We have an exclusive promotion nearly every month for our vacation consultants that they can capitalize on, and it's supported by exclusive offers that are often combinable with our Expedia exclusive stateroom groups, which add a ton more value for your customers. The promotions are also supported by a fully integrated marketing program that is sent out on your behalf. We also include dedicated training for every single promotion, as well as various support kits, support guides, and we even do segmented database lists, which help our consultants to know the right customers to connect with for every single promotion, because you're not going to call all of your customers for every single promotion. We have customer contests, which help generate new 7 Seas members, and also contests for our consultants too. And we host virtual consumer sales events for every single promotion on behalf of all of our vacation consultants. These virtual events have been a huge key to our success and a big driver of our sales. All of these marketing programs that I just mentioned, our print programs, our online programs, our promotions, they are all in place to help build your 7Cs database, to help build those relationships and create customer loyalty. And finally, I can't talk about marketing without mentioning our award-winning supplier relationships. Expedia Cruises enjoys tremendous buying power with every major cruise line and vacation supplier. And what this means is our vacation consultants earn some of the highest supplier commissions. And additionally, it means we are given more exclusive offers and more promotions to offer your customers. We are consistently recognized by all of the major cruise lines and travel suppliers as a top account. Last year, we did a massive sweep of the world's biggest cruise line awards and picked up top awards from Royal Caribbean, from Celebrity Cruises, Princess Cruises, Cunard, Carnival, Holland America, Norwegian Cruise Line. I mean, the list goes on. And one of our most valued supplier relationships is with Celebrity Cruises. I actually have a short clip that I want to share with all of you from Dondra Ritzenthaler. She's the Senior Vice President of Sales at Celebrity Cruises. In this video, she talks a little bit about our relationship and why now is a great time to join the industry, and more importantly, join Expedia Cruises.
It's not only a partnership, but we also share values, and I think that's really important in the world today. So when you combine personal and professional partnerships, it just always works. The role of the travel advisor has really changed because not only do you have to explain what an amazing cruise vacation like Celebrity Cruises is, you also have to have not only knowledge of the brands that you're selling, but knowledge of safety. And that becomes a very, very powerful sale when you put the two together. Now is the best time to become an Expedia Cruises vacation consultant because there's pent-up demand from the consumer and we need you to help us fulfill that pent-up demand. I would describe them as the best of the best. Not only are they passionate about cruising and do a terrific job selling, but they have the best technology, marketing, and all the tools that you need to really be successful in this business.
Well, you heard it, as Dondra said, our vacation consultants are the best of the best and have the best of the best technology, marketing, and tools to be successful. I can't agree more, Dondra. Thank you so much. Now, before we end today's webinar, I would like to recap some of the key benefits that you'll enjoy as a vacation consultant with Expedia Cruises should you decide to join our family. So number one, we are the leading name brand in travel. That instant brand recognition and the power behind Expedia is unparalleled. Expedia Group was actually ranked the top travel company in the world by Travel Weekly's Power List, something that we've actually been honored with for the past 8 consecutive years. Our streamlined booking experience that Heath spoke about earlier, that's another advantage because it allows our customers to book where, when, and how they choose. And it also maximizes your earning potential through online leads, in-person inquiries, and your own personal Expedia Cruises website. Our technology, Partner Central, is one of the most cutting-edge platforms in the industry, allowing you to manage all aspects of your business in one place. Our exclusive training and professional development program. It trains you on everything you need to know to be successful. Our Expedia exclusive staterooms program. That program really helps to provide more value for your customers, which in turn adds more value as a vacation consultant. Our award-winning marketing strategy includes a wide range of programs that generates leads for you and helps you to create that customer loyalty. And the one-on-one support of a local franchisee. This is a huge advantage. You know, having a local franchisee in your community who is focused on the development and success of your travel career is so invaluable. And you heard it from Christina earlier, just how invaluable a franchisee is. And unlike many other host agency models, you get to work in a professional Expedia Cruises retail storefront where you can meet customers, you can host events, and share best practices with other vacation consultants. And you also have the flexibility to choose your work schedule based on your lifestyle. And finally, I have to mention our culture. Our culture is such a massive, important part of our story. The success of Expedia Cruises is built upon our culture of stronger together, and the collaboration and the contributions from all of our franchisees, from all of our vacation consultants across North America, and from all of our amazing travel partners. We truly are a big, happy family, and it's the reason why I've been here for 19 years. So if you're thinking about joining our family, here are the next steps. So after today's webinar, a local franchisee in your community will connect with you. Or you can get things going and you can connect with an Expedia Cruises location nearest you to speak with a franchisee. Now, when you speak with a franchisee, they will typically schedule a chat with you or an interview with you. And this is where you can discuss more of the details that you were shown here today. By speaking with a franchisee in your community, it will also give you a chance to ask questions and see if it's a good fit for the both of you. If you both agree that this is a good fit, the franchisee will then send you over the independent contractor agreement for you to review and hopefully sign. And then the final step will be to activate your Partner Central license, your Expedia Cruises email address, your personalized website, and your online training. And then you're ready to go. So thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you to my co-host Heath and to our very, very special guest, Christina Milosh. I hope you will consider joining our team. As I said earlier, you know, now is the best time to join because COVID has really highlighted the true value of a vacation consultant. And travel is back, it's flourishing. We have so many customers that are not only yearning to book their next getaway to make up for lost time or to check that bucket list off, but now more than ever, they are seeking and needing the advice of a knowledgeable travel professional, now more than ever before. So really the time is now. If you've ever thought about joining us or if you've ever thought about a career in travel. So I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day or evening, depending on where you are in the world. Thank you so much for joining us again and take care. I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.